goes out to those guys because you look back, to January and even years past, just seeing those guys going to work with you and really just having great goals to for the season coming up, and it's just tough to see them go down in a split second like that. But at the end of the day, kind of the silver lining around it is just those guys sacrificed their bodies and the stuff that they were doing for a greater cause, and that was for us to reach our goal, and that's that's Pasadena. So at the end of the day, we know that we're still going to work hard for those guys, and we make sure that what happened to them, their injuries and whatnot, doesn't happen to them.
Is there more responsibility on the offensive line in terms of picking up the slack with leadership and that kind of deal with so many young guys at certain spots?
I think so. I mean, I feel like we've been trying to put pressure on ourselves, the past few weeks to really try to be great, because without us, things just don't get rolling. So I think it's, I guess if there was a good timing for anything like this, I think it would be, now, because we've been challenging ourselves prior to this to be like, you know what, we got to be the bell cows on this offense. We got to be the ones who are accountable and counted on when plays will be made.
So you guys are going from the unit everyone was wondering about the most on offense to the one now you consider yourselves the bell cow.
All right. I mean, it's different. I mean, people always have questions about us, and honestly, we don't care. We just think that we have a good unit, and as long as we have that continuity and we believe in each other, then we get the job done.
What did you think about the job J.J. Green did? Did you know he had that in him from practicing or anything?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I've seen it. Same thing with Brendan Douglas. I mean, we see those guys in practice, and they do a great job, and they, they're breaking tackles or, shaking guys and, breaking loose for touchdowns, against a great defense. And, seeing them do that in practice, we know that they're capable of doing it in the game.
JJ's so small, but he, even going back to G-Day, he was making some runs between tackles. I know that you were watching on G-Day, but now in preseason and practice now and in games, is it a little amazing that a guy like that is able to scat away between the tackles?
Yeah, a little bit. I think part of it is that people can't see him. I feel like he kind of disappears back there, and then next thing you know, he's into the second level, and I think he does a great job of reading blocks as well. So I mean, he's just a talented back.
Hey, what about SEC Lineman of the Week? Congratulations on that. What's your thoughts?
Thank you. It's awesome. I mean, don't really try to play for too many accolades, but it's always good to get some recognition.